Woman used words.
I am using words.
I am speaking.
Also, Mac, you never said you got back. How dare you? Hello, storyteller. The storyteller seems happy.
What? I'm fine, Mom.
Cough.
You know what I kind of wanted to do?
Cheese.
I want there to be a setting where we can get rid of most of the UI
What?
in our creators. Like get rid of the health bar, get rid of the ammo shower, only be able to show it. Alright, love you.
Yes, platonically.
What was the question? Remember?
What?
You said platonically.
Yeah, I was responding to what you said.
So I already forgot what he said.
That sucks.
Oh, you heard the love you thing.
Yes. What else
Okay.
would it have been?
I don't know. I thought I was
But
muted.
but yes, platonically.
I'll take it. For now.
But as for the Arc Raiders thing, that would be that would be a terrible idea for PvP.
Fair. It'd be an interesting idea for a Metro Exodus extraction shooter.
There is one of those. I don't know if it'll ever come to console, but one of those does exist.
Hmm.
Speaking of Metro, we need another Metro game.
Multiplayer.
I don't know if a multiplayer Metro game would work in the way you think it does.
Co-op. But explain.
Fair.
Because I meant co-op.
Well, if you ever played Exodus, you'd understand.
Because of the resources needed to keep alive.
Yeah, that's part of it.
And the other part?
Encounters would have to be balanced around multiplayer.
Yeah, fair. The encounters would be completely different. Damn. Like, I got gunned down by a Bastion.
I'll be back.
Nenyo, you really don't want to be meeting Discari and Baphomet.
Why would she want that?
Because she has numerous questions for them.
No secrets can escape my prying gaze.
A little fun fact, Baphomet, once you actually meet Baphomet, and if you have Nenyo in your party, he shows great disdain towards Nenyo.
Really? Why?
He does not like her.
No shit. Why?
Well, I'll give it to you this way. She asks him, if he's the progenitor of all Minotaurs and Aurochs, yet he looks like a goat. So who did he? So basically, she's asking who did he end up sleeping with if everything looks the way they
Bovine.
do. And there's a long drawn out silence before Baphomet says before saying he's going to enjoy murdering Enyo. Dust, wake up. Dust, wake up.
I'm back.
And Dust disappeared somewhere.
I'm back, and guess what game I'm seeing on TikTok?
Finally, you're alive. Well, you didn't say anything.
Sorry, Dad asked me to check the door because he left and didn't remember if he locked it. So, what did I miss?
I said, and there was a long drawn out silence before Baphomet said he's going to take great joys in murdering Ninu.
And guess what game I'm seeing on TikTok?
Oh,
Evolve.
okay.
Hey, maybe it'll get more fucking love. And maybe get fucking redone.
I could only hope.
That's being optimistic.
That's allowed.
Agreed, but that's being very optimistic. Goes into your war camp in Wrath. All the soldiers talking about war and how to fight the demons. Then there's Ember, the one child. All the soldiers. Why is the child here? Yes, Sela, we're going to go help the people. Calm down. Can I have a merchant to sell all the things? That'd be nice. You know, Mac,
Huh?
I'm gonna just say I find it very fitting that Camellia is standing in the medic tent. You know why. When you go through a second playthrough, you see things that make a lot of sense now than they wouldn't have before.
That is fair.
Alright, sir, here, take all of this stuff. I'm going to keep that great axe because it might come in handy. Dust, wake up.
E.
You're being quiet, wake up.
Fair enough.
You're streaming, we would expect.
Accurate, but still, Dust, wake up.
I genuinely don't fucking talk much.
We'll do better. Wake
I'm
up.
not a talkative guy.
We'll do better, wake up. So, Dust, what you doing?
Currently, I am searching for another fanfiction to read. What you doing?
You know what I'm doing. That was a dumb question.
I mean, right in the game, you daft shit.
Walking around camp.
There we go.
Uh-huh, you definitely didn't forget.
Of course I fucking didn't. You just talked about saying, yes, Sela will go help those people.
I'm glad you caught that.
Thank you.
Because that's the least you can do.
You a bitch.
You know I'm right.
Nuh-uh. I hope they do release an actual skin that I like. Or
What are
Arc
we
Raiders.
talking about?
Arc Raiders. Character skin.
My guy, there's a bunch of free skins that you just haven't unlocked yet. Unlock them.
You're referring to through the deck, right?
Yes. And also leveling up and doing quests.
Well, I've been doing quests, and none of the ones I... Okay, I'll look at them again. Okay, this one might be interesting.
$10,000 gold just for selling junk. Nice.
Shall we move? We shall move.
Gold good.
Pork, pork, pork. Pork.
Yeah, the only skin that I'm a big fan of is the drift coat, which is pretty much the pilot skin. Even then, I'm kind of iffy about buying that.
Well, you haven't unlocked all the ones from the quests.
Yeah, but you can see them.
I'm not sure how accurate that is, given that unless you've unlocked the pieces for it, you can't see the full outfit.
Well, I see one for a communication hideout, and I'm looking at it. Of course, it only has one piece of gear, but you can also just hit X and then to go to customize, and then just look at the gear by moving it to the on position. But maybe it doesn't
Yes,
show
but
all
you
of the
can't
quests.
see all of them.
You mean all at once?
Yeah.
That is a point.
Oh, I forgot about this guy. The jolly blacksmith. Forgot about this guy.
What, Andre's there?
No, his name is Wilson.
Ah. Because when you say jolly, I think of Santa. When I think of Santa, I think of old man. And I'm straightforward. Andre kind of looks like a bulky Santa.
I mean, he might as well be. He gives you gifts.
Fair enough. He can also give you this fucking two-piece if you hit him. I think he uses his cestices.
No, he uses his fists.
Oh, he just uses his fucking fist. Okay. You guys excited for the next update for Night Rain?
You mean the one with Artorias?
Yes.
A little bit.
Artorias fighting
I'm agree with
Artorias.
Mac.
What, just a little bit?
Yeah.
Well, ain't only that much.
Like, don't get me wrong, Artorias being in another game is great, but like, unless they add more weapons, more actual bosses, you know, like Night Lords, and more everything else, nah.
Fair.
Did we ever beat the Goat Knight Lord?
Nope.
No.
Hmm.
I've given you guys shit for it.
Says you.
Yeah! I've been trying to fucking get us to do so.
Says you. And that's all I'm gonna say because I can't say anything else. Says you.
Damn it, I need to take out the dogs and it's starting to rain.
That's what you get. That's called karma, you bitch.
I've done nothing!
That's called karma, you bitch.
I'll be back.
Bruh.
Bite me.
No.
Okay, maybe I'll wait.
Oh my god, he's learning.
Well, it's fucking raining pretty hard, and it's thundering a little. So I'm gonna wait a little and hope it gets better instead of worse.
You know, some of these new weapons are genuinely terrible. The ones that were added in the DLC for Wrath, some of these weapons are genuinely terrible. Like, a +2 magic dart that makes the enemy flat-footed if you land a crit. Like, what?
Only on a crit.
Yeah.
That's shit. For that benefit? Yeah, that's horrible.
Blade of Order is pretty neat. Black Dragon's Fang is a crazy weapon.
How so?
Whenever this +3 acid longsword lands a hit on an enemy, it deals 2d6 acid damage to all enemies in a 30-foot area.
What the fuck? That is obscene.
Yeah.
No, if only you had somebody that uses a longsword.
cough.
Actually, what is your party right now?
No one who can use a longsword.
Fair enough.
But I thought you were trying to point out Sela.
Oh, I kind of was, but also wasn't sure what your party aspect was.
Ceremonial Fulcata is fucking crazy too.
How so?
The +2 Fulcata grants its wearer a +5 morale bonus on all persuasion checks. Whenever the wielder uses Dazzling Display, any enemy who suffers the check gets 1d8 sonic damage.
That's pretty good.
So you basically have a giant sonic AoE.
Also, your audio's roboting, so is it good on the stream?
On your end?
Yeah, on my end. So it could be me, considering the storm and everything.
Yeah, it's just you. That Falcata though is fucking crazy, dude. There was a build that made its rounds in Kingmaker. I forget the exact build. I have to look it up. But it basically means you use Dazzling Display the entire time, and you drop everyone's attack rolls to basically negatives.
Hmm.
And now you can do the same thing in Wrath, except, blow them up with sonic damage while doing it. Wow, that tower shield is shit. Oh, wait, no, I read it wrong. That tower shield is not shit. That's pretty good.
What does it do?
This +3 tower shield weighs twice as much as a usual shield. Therefore, it limits its wielder's speed to 20 feet.
Okay.
Whenever the wielder receives a critical hit, they are healed for the amount of HP equal to the number of their hit dice.
Oh, so they get a burst of healing whenever they're crit?
Yeah.
That's not bad. Like, it's not supremely good, but it's helpful. Does the heaviness also correlate to having bonus AC?
No.
Oh, why the fuck is it more heavy then?
Yes. Relentless Assault is fucking nuts.
Huh.
Whenever the wielder of this +3 Dwarven War Axe is wielding a second weapon, whenever they confirm a critical hit, they also make an additional attack with the second weapon.
Hmm.
Now just put that on a melee focused Windwog.
Yike.
The road calls me. I'll take the bait.
Oh yeah, it's these guys. I forgot about them. The Cyclops, because it's funny. I like stuff.
Alright, the rain's cooled down. I'm dealing with dogs.
How dare you? Oh hey, arm war.
Let's shake a leg.
I'd take. Wait, no, I need to take this with me. Hey there, socio, buddy, friend, pal, amigo, chum, bread slice, home slice, long time no see.
Commander, I'm satisfied with the troop review, but I do not expect they will be sufficient for the task. You will have to prove yourself a shrewd leader and hire the necessary troops with the provided funds.
Ma'am, you're gonna need a lot more money for
I have
that.
chosen a target for your campaign, and that target is Dresden, our lost outpost within the World Wound. The Sword of Valor was kept there, a banner that was once carried by Iomade herself. Our greatest relic was lost when the city fell. I should make one thing clear from the start. The Sword of Valor is no mere symbol, but a powerful weapon against demons. The holiness of the banner weakens them and robs them of one of their most dangerous abilities, teleportation. A forced march to Dresden awaits you. The Sword of Valor is kept somewhere within the Citadel. The demons probably think it's a hunting trophy. Its recovery is just as important as retaking the city itself. I hope the task is clear. I'm sending 2 specialists to help you, along with the soldiers. A historian, Nura Denduar, and a cleric, Soziul Danik. One of the famous inquisitors of the Church of Iomade also wants to talk to you. The Honorable Leota, whom everyone calls Hawkblade.
I do not wish to keep you, Commander. The matter I must discuss with you is extremely important, but it is not directly related to the Crusade. You no doubt wish to meet your new comrades and speak with Her Majesty. Therefore, I shall leave you now, but I ask that you seek me out in the camp at your earliest convenience.
Aye! Listen, it's amazing here. It's like I'm in a ballad. There's knights in shining armor, deadly dangers, glorious feats. We are going to show those demons. I'm so tired of sitting in a library reading books about history. It's time I took part in it.
Nora, go away. I don't like
I'm
you.
glad to help our cause, Commander. If you have some time later, I'd like to speak with you further.
Nora, you go away. So seal, home slice, bread slice, you can stay.
You'll have plenty of time to talk. You're the Knight Commander's people now, his trusted advisors and companions. Now then, will you please leave us? Irabeth, you can go too. Some actions may be deemed bold or even extreme, and beyond those, there are some you might call the Queen's last resort. I am not a simple monarch. I am at war with the Abyss, a war which has lasted over 100 years. I cannot allow myself the luxury of caution. In you, I see a chance, and I am willing to stake everything on it. However, you cannot blame me for putting you in charge of the crusade. I only formalized what had already happened in the hearts and minds of many. People spoke of the power that descended upon you and helped you save the Wardstones from corruption and total destruction. Word of this feat quickly spread far beyond the borders of Mendev. There was no other person who could better fit the role of Knight Commander of the Fifth Crusade. Of course, I shall answer. That's a good question. Its walls were built by dwarf craftsmen, and the power of the Sword of Valor protected the city. Alas, where raging hordes failed, a single lying tongue was all they needed to succeed. The demoness Minago convinced a young and ambitious crusader named Staunton Vane that the banner belonged on the battlefield. He went on a daring and unapproved raid, and the banner ended up in the enemy's hands. The city fell soon after. Ever since then, for 7 decades, it has served as a citadel for the forces of the Abyss. Oh, really? I wasn't informed of this. After Dresden fell because of Staunton, he was nearly sentenced to death. He deserved it. In wartime, men are hanged for far less. But you have no idea what a terrible sight it is. A raging crowd of crusaders baying for blood. Never have my fighters looked so much like the demons we are fighting.
Dusty, you alive? Alright, good, because I want to say, Staunton Vane deserved what he got.
He did.
Okay, Mac, that's ironic coming from you.
Why?
You're like, oh, Staunton Vane deserved what he got. Then you turn around and say Minago deserves to get saved? The fuck?
I mean, if this to her, she actually didn't want to do any of this. She was forced to.
That's what all demons say.
I commuted Staunton's sentence and stripped him of his rank. Not just for him, but for my army and my country. We are not Hell Knights. We do not maintain discipline with public executions. Perhaps exile would have been a more merciful sentence than decades of service among those who despised him. I was hoping he might atone for his guilt with a heroic act, but he likely decided that atonement was impossible, and he might as well give himself over to evil. We have a chance now that we haven't seen in decades. But it's more than that. You created this chance for us by foiling the demon's plans in Canabris. The army who attacked the city came straight from Dresden. Demon hordes from the Abyss are usually encamped there, but many of them perished on the streets of Canabris. We must attack swiftly, before they can restore their forces. When the city is free and the Sword of Valor appears before our soldiers, they won't be sending in any more reinforcements. Demons cannot teleport into an area protected by the banner of the goddess. Now you are talking like a real knight commander. However, answering your question is not easy. To win this war, we must bar the demon's way. There are a few planar rifts leading to the Abyss across the territory we call the World Wound. The best specialists we could find have tried to close them on separate occasions, with no success, as you may have guessed.
Dust, are you alive? Alright, good. Mac,
Yeah.
I do not like the Queen whatsoever. I know she had good intentions, but once you go into Act 3, she just turns really dumb for some reason.
Who, the queen?
Yeah. Nah,
Also,
who else is named Queen?
well, her name's Galfrey, so.
Yes, the Queen.
You mean Act 4 and Act 3? Act 3, she relatively leaves you alone.
Act 3 is when you get sent into...
No.
Yeah, right. I'm think my brain went to Rogue Trader. Yeah, she just turns dumb in Act 4. Like the army that you got, she just goes and gets them killed because she wants to lead them early to the sanctum. Like, what the fuck?
If you're in Zotopath, you can actually circumvent that by going ahead with the Azada troops instead of before Queen Galfrey makes any choice and clean it out before Galfrey does her thing.
Oh, what, you mean you can clear the Ivory Sanctum in Act 3 before you have to do it in Act 4?
No, I mean, you still have to do it in Act 4, but the Azada path gives you the option of doing it before the Queen ends up doing it in Act 4. It should go earlier than the Queen herself.
But your army is still dead once you return from Act 3, or Act 4, though.
The Ivory Sanctum happens after you leave the place you're sent to, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the
And then you
Azada
learn
path.
that the Queen...
The Azada path lets you, once you leave, Ivory and the others and the others in the Azada then come up with the idea of taking down everything before your army even gets there.
But you learn once you leave You learn once you leave the Abyss that Queen Galfrey killed everyone.
I don't remember that.
But how else are you going to explain the fact that you don't have an army anymore?
Again, don't remember. So I can't explain what I don't remember, can I?
But back to the point of the topic, I don't necessarily see what the choice that you can make as a lich to be entirely bad involving the Queen.
I exist.
Like, oh, well, I'm not going to continue on my thought process then.
Do I need to leave?
No.
The world wound
It's
is
not
more
important.
than just a chain of portals to the Abyss.
It was spoiler stuff.
We do not understand its
Fair
nature
enough.
yet. The methods of rift closure known to magical science simply do not work here. However, we have a hypothesis, and a rather well-grounded one, that we must begin at the source of the problem, the place where the world wound was opened. The main rift lies through the city of Iz, and the Threshold Fortress, deep in the former lands of Socorus. We have never managed to fight our way so far and gain a foothold to allow the Magus to explore the origins of the World Wound. So, the next step, after you succeed in Dresden, is an offensive push deeper into the World Wound, with the aim of reaching Threshold. The very threshold of the Abyss. Everyone we saw today at the parade. First among them, the Eagle Watch, who remain a powerful force thanks to Irabeth's resourcefulness. Also marching with you are several minor knightly orders, as the minor volunteer units like to be called. And finally, I have personally selected some recruits from Neurosian. They have little in the way of battle experience, but great determination and a thirst to prove themselves. I've always thought that an army benefits from at least one such unit. These forces, as I said, are not enough for a march on Dresden. You will have to hire additional troops with the funds that have been provided to you. But for a brave commander, and I hope you are one, that is just the beginning. If you retake Dresden, recover the holy power of the Sword of Valor, and gain a foothold in the region, then new armies will join under your banner. The Fifth Crusade is only beginning. Many battles and victories lie ahead.
Brave, we are not. Just,
Dumb
just
we are.
effective.
Wonderful.
Dumb is right.
I had guessed as much. Many angels fought alongside us in the First Crusade. Heaven was unable to mobilize its full might to aid us, but individual celestials volunteered to fight for our cause. Then one day, they all vanished, saying that they were setting off on an important mission. Not long after, Iomede's herald erected the first wardstone in Canopus, and then the others in cities across Mendev. Even back then, I had nagging doubts, but my faith in Iomede easily assuaged them. It is for us to serve the goddess, after all, not to question her works. Nevertheless, I am pleased that you solved the mystery of the wardstone in Canopus and were able to save this gift of Iomede. It was a deed worthy of a knight commander of the Fifth Crusade. Lariel. I knew him. He disappeared shortly before the World Wound grew and Dresden fell into the enemy's hands. In the chaos, we had more important concerns than investigating the fate of a single angel, even one so righteous and beloved as Lariel. And afterward, matters took a turn for the worse. The angels left us to go on their special mission. It is so strange to hear the names I used to hear when I was young, like getting a message from the past. It is sad news, but it brings me back to the times when we strongly believed in our victory, and we rushed headlong toward it without fear. Could it be that such times have come again? Overlooking a spot of insubordination just at the moment. However, I shall answer you. I shall prepare the defenses at Neurosian and all the other border cities and plan the future of the Fifth Crusade. Does that satisfy your curiosity, Knight Commander?
Mac, do you remember what happens if you... Do you remember what happens if you ask the Queen to stay?
She ends up staying.
How very helpful.
She ends up helping in the lost chapel of the gear to stay. Is that what you wanted to hear?
Well, I mean, that was part of it. How does she help?
She helps in one of the fights.
Like, actually with fighting, or
Yes.
like... Get the stick out and try again.
Yes.
Slurp. Hey, look, it got removed and Mac was nice.
Because, the one thing I do know that she does is stop the fucking bug thing. You know what I'm talking about. The bug swarm. She stops that from happening. But that's the only direct thing that I know.
She doesn't stop that from happening.
Yes, she does.
I had her with me and it still happened, so...
So you were able to activate the collecting the goo and using it against the demons in the city, and
Yep.
infecting the city with bugs.
Yep.
Then you didn't have her with you.
And yeah, I was able to talk to her in camp.
Yeah, you're able to do that at the beginning.
Afterwards, idiot. Where she's
Then
in...
you're misremembering.
No, I'm not.
You are, because if she's here, you can't do any of the bug stuff, and it locks out the swarm path.
Okay, here to stay. You see what I mean?
Not having the swarm path probably wouldn't be a bad idea. Because I remember what happened when I did have the swarm path. Does she actually help you in the city against the Baylor's forces?
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad to know she's not a coward.
She helps you in West Travel, she helps you in the city.
Because
And
without
I remember
her
this
help...
because I did it in my current playthrough.
Yeah, but without her help, the only help you'd get is by collecting the bug goo. And, you know,
you're able to do that regardless.
No, she says no.
I hear? A polite attempt to appeal to the conscience of an old sovereign?
I mean...
I had the option available. I didn't pick it, but I had the option available.
Well, if you try it, she says no. I mean, to be fair, the bug goo does make certain encounters in the city easier, but it comes with its own negatives.
Yeah.
I.e. having to deal with hundreds of swarms and something later along the lines.
I don't know if you realize what you're suggesting. If our enemies in the depths of the wound were to discover that I was with your army, they would immediately send their most vicious demons to attack. They would stop
But
at nothing to
I
be rid
find
of
the
me,
swarm to
and
be as
thereby
stupid as
sow
Aeon,
chaos
or
across
almost as
Mendev.
stupid as Aeon, so, you know.
But you are right. I shouldn't be sitting it out in the rear. I am a warrior queen and a queen of warriors. Yet my fighters have forgotten what I look like. Fine. I shall join the crusade, but on my own terms. First, I shall assemble my entourage and lead the parade out of the camp. I shall catch up with you later, along with a few hand-picked bodyguards. We'll change our armor, and I'll become a knight of a minor order and join the troops incognito. Until we approach Dresden, no one should know I am among you. But before we storm the city, I shall show myself to the troops and join the battle. Let it be a surprise for the demons. I hope you won't complain of my company on the road, Commander, since you were the one who insisted upon it. Do you have any other questions? Splendid. Ah, yes. We have one final matter to attend to. It should be rather enjoyable. Count, there you are. You received my instruction?
Maybe the queen will be more amicable to you in Act 4 if she stays.
I did, though I did not have time to read the thing before I was dragged before your majesty. In truth, I was readying myself to depart.
No matter. I trust you will forgive yourself
What you laughing
for
at,
rather
Giggles?
brusque summons, especially when
A
you
YouTube
learn
video?
who prompted it. As you are aware, he
No,
has recently been appointed my
really?
Knight Commander of the Fifth Crusade.
Who would have
I spent a
thought?
long while pondering whom to
I'm
appoint
watching
to
your
the
boy
highly
Roshi
sensitive
gameplay
post
Arbidaria
of
with
Commander's
friends.
Field
There we go.
Attaché and advisor
That's what you're watching.
plenipotentiary without
Thank you for
portfolio.
answering.
Congratulations, Count.
It is a great honor. I suppose.
I knew you would approve, Commander. I had my doubts about whether you were ready for such a responsibility, Count, but your conduct in Kenobris has put my mind at ease. So, you will travel with the troops to Dresden. Only the commander may remove you from your post. But I trust that you will dutifully fulfill his orders and make a good showing of yourself. Especially since word of your appointment, Count, will reach the court at any moment. All of Mendev's nobility will be following your successes in service to the nation, including all of your devoted admirers. I even heard that one bard with whom you are particularly friendly has already begun composing a ballad to honor your heroic participation in the crusade and your faithful service to the commander here.
Your largesse truly knows no bounds, dear cousin. I am most gratified by the honor you have shown me.
Then let's get going. May Ayomade help us.
You know, I just realized something interesting. You know how Dayran keeps saying that he's a cousin to the queen?
Yeah. Yeah.
Whatever that was.
It was a
Hiccup.
hiccup.
Dayran is an elf. Like, that one was forced. Never do it again.
No, it wasn't.
Yes,
Sure.
yes, it was.
No, it wasn't. How the hell do you force a hiccup?
By making a hiccup-like noise.
How does one make a hiccup-like noise?
Like you just did.
I didn't. Oh, well,
Anyway.
a normal hiccup, yeah, but...
Anyway. Dayran might be an ASMR, but he's an elf, right? You can see with his ears.
Yeah?
Galfrey is a human. How did that work?
Well, when a man and a woman love each other...
Yeah, but that usually makes a half-elf. So how are they related if one of the parties in question is not half-elf?
Well, I have a question.
Aren't
Oh.
ASMRs something that can happen at any time?
Yes.
So there you go.
Well, actually, yeah, it could be from like a couple 100 years ago. It's a speck of ASMR. Chance just arrives.
Well, the ASMR isn't the problem.
Oh, well, actually, no, yeah, that's fair.
Hold that thought, though. I gotta go to the bathroom.
What's your boy Roshi playing?
Are we there yet?
Oh yeah, the friend game where you will drive a fucking RV. That does seem
Yep.
fun.
It does look fun.
But if we could only have one friend slop game, I'd say the fucking repo game.
Agreed.
Because I get why Harambe says, Diesel Company's better. I do not agree.
Fair enough.
He probably wouldn't play it though because of the art style. Because he's bitched about that before.
He has.
Adrenaline is very helpful. For their use case. Which I think is make adrenaline fucking take a lot longer to get rid of. Yeah, definitely. And if he wouldn't play Repo, I'd say Peak.
Yeah, Peak looks fun.
But know what I really hope for if we ever get PC?
But
Gunfire Reborn.
fair enough.
Because it'll actually have fucking updates. Or who knows,
Yeah.
maybe by that time they'll finally have that fucking lawsuit situation done.
There's a lawsuit thing happening.
Oh yeah, that's why they're not updating. They're like the person they work with isn't allowing them to pay for. Not allowing them to pay. They're pretty much not allowing them to update.
Hmm.
It's a whole thing. I'm gonna switch over to game chat. Give me a second.
Okay.
Alright, Dust, you were saying about the half-elf thing?
This is a game chat right now.
I'm trapped in a fucking basement with a bunch of people.
Oh, it's alive. So you were saying
Oh.
about the half-elf thing?
Okay, I think. Well, the main question is, do ASMR reproduce biologically? Or do they have to?
It can come it can come from like years and years down the line.
No, what I mean is,
If you mean angel on person thing, yes, but also no.
because I'm thinking, could they take aspects of each other's souls to craft a soul and make a child?
Probably.
Because they could do it like that.
You know, th- this dog has a very understanding of what a cookie is, and she seems very excited whenever she sees a cookie. And I'm just thinking, that's not a good thing.
It depends if you get dog cookies.
I'm talking about the round chocolate cookies we eat.
No, I know, I know. I mean, like, you could get dog cookies, and maybe that'll help.
Because, she was owned by someone before me, obviously, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that she gets very excited when she sees cookies is concerning to me.
They could have gotten her a lot of treats, and she might think those are treats.
Yeah, but specifically cookies?
Have you had, like, biscuits? Like
I don't know
crackers
what
or
she's
anything?
I
No,
don't know
like
what she's had in the
you.
past.
Have you had biscuits or something like them?
Probably.
Has she acted like that with them?
No.
Then, yeah, that's a little fucking worrying. What game are you most excited to play when/if we get a PC?
The forest.
What?
The forest.
Oh.
The game that I want to play badly is the forest, but the one that I want to play badly with you guys is probably Don't Starve Together. Because me and Mac love that game and just never heard of it.
What's so good about it?
It's a good survival game, a good story. Dog, chocolate is not for you. Stop whining. Chocolate is not for you. You stop that.
I just gave somebody a grappling hook because they were nice. Oh, and then guess what, Mac? I found another anvil.
Nice.
No blueprint yet, but it's a gun.
Is it Mark 1, Mark 2?
Let me look. I have 2 Anvil Mark IIs.
Ooh, I like an Anvil Mark 2. What I had
Enough.
was a Mark 1.
And also, I don't mind upgrading the fucking AR that I'm giving you.
That's fine.
Oh, and the lever action is called the Renegade.
It's mediocre, if I'm being honest.
It's pretty good.
You know, I like how Nenyo gets her own fucking theme song.
She does?
Yeah, when you're in camp and this epic music is playing, when you're walking around examining the camp, then you go talk to Nenyo. She gets her, like, science-y music.
Rumba?
Yes?
I have a question.
Uh,
If we didn't mind restarting Rogue Trader,
we're going to need to for the Trazen DLC is in the likelihood, let's be honest.
then can we still play it a little?
Uh,
Would it be up to Mac? Mac?
But
How do you feel, since we're most likely going to have to restart anyway, how do you feel about playing Rogue Trader? At some point.
I don't mind.
Wait. How many hours do you Go ahead.
I'm kind of sad that Nenyo doesn't have any dialogue about the fact that you're playing as a fox. Right now she's doing a science thing on your tongue and your teeth and breath, and she says the smell is in line with the regular function of the digestive tract. She should have said something along the lines of smells like dog.
You smell like dog. You must have a digestive tract suited for more raw meat.
The fucking trickster fox just turns and looks at the quote unquote camera. Yeah, it's not like foxes or dogs or anything.
Nah, they're more along the lines of rats.
I'm sorry, but no one will ever convince me that hyenas and foxes are closer to cats. And no one will convince me of this.
I said rat, but cat works.
Yeah, but I know I'm talking about scientific accuracy. foxes and hyenas are closer resembled to cats than dogs, but no one will ever convince me of this. Because when you look at a fox, what's the first thing you see? Is it a dog or cat? Because if you say a cat, you're lying.
Lunch.
Bruh. You know, messing with Nenyo with her experiments is funny. You know, I like the fact that Olbrig and Lon are very apprehensive about the magic powers.
What, that you're getting from Mythic Path?
Yeah,
I actually really like that they have dialogue about it.
because Olbrig and Lon think that there's a price to pay for it. Cough, knock on wood. As you might guess, Wendoog is like, oh my god, power, yes. No comment, Dust?
No comment.
You didn't even hear it, did you?
No.
Bruh. You have ears, use them.
They were being used for a different thing.
But, as you might expect, Wendoog on the mythic stuff is like, oh my god, power, yes.
Hmm.
Yeah, you explained this before already, my guy. Oh, okay. Either me and Mac were wrong, or they changed the price of respecking dust. It's 10,000 now. Either me and Mac were wrong, or they changed it.
Well, is this the first time you've done price?
How the hell did you get 10,000? How did you
respecking?
20,000?
Yeah, mine is 10 right now.
Mac, how many times have you respect? Have pretty much.
Not including the freebies.
Yeah, not including freebies.
Once. Well,
And
no,
it was
twice.
for the.
Then it probably goes up.
Hang on. Be back.
I like Ember's outlook on life. About the whole there isn't hope. Well, no, more of that hope is a lie.
I mean, technically speaking, it is a lie.
Yeah, it is.
Like not even in a blah, 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 blah. Not even in a pessimistic way. Just just in general, hope is technically a lie. Hold on. Gotta get something real quick.
What's the flower country? The ember is from.
I do not know.
I have returned.
Hey, Rumba.
Oh,
What is the flower country? The place that ember is from?
no clue.
Hmm. It's interesting how Ember's dad was right. Do you
What do you
remember
mean?
Uh, Ember's dad believed that he should go and fight in the Crusades, and he brought
Right.
Ember along because Ember was born okay, let's see. Uh, Ember was born when the demon world was opened. Wait, so they were around when the world wound was first made. But along from that, and that the dad believed that he was meant to be one of the heroes to close it. And the dad ended up being right.
I mean, it's not like she has a god with her or anything.
I mean, fair. But also, interesting to know that Ember is older, well, as old as the world wound.
Yet she's still a child. Go figure, right?
Yeah. That opinion from Ember is surprising.
Ember with surprising opinions.
Fair, but I was surprised by it. Their view on gods.
Oh, Ember's view on gods is great.
I'm surprised Ember. Well, there is a god protecting Ember, but still, I'm surprised there hasn't been like gods going after them for that.
I mean, accurate, because gods don't like it when other gods do stuff. Though I can't think of any god off the top of my head that doesn't particularly like Grandma Crow.
It wouldn't make sense considering her, you know, areas.
Oh yeah, because we already know how she died. Cough. Hey, Woljif, let me buy things. So, sir, do you have anything new other than nonsense? The answer looks like no. Okay, that's a new weapon. I might buy that one. I'm going to buy that one so it doesn't disappear later.
What's so good about it?
It's a sling staff. And it gives the enemy that gets hit by it a -1 and a random stat.
Hmm. Can you use Dex with Sling Staff, or is it only Strength?
Uh, it's a composite weapon, so I'm guessing only strength.
Well, no, Composite makes it so it's able to be used Strength instead of Dex if that's higher. So it can use both.
Let's go with yes then.
Maybe I wouldn't mind that on Windowog.
You'd need to get a special feat for it.
Because I wouldn't have the,
So many
weapon.
thoughts.
It's
So
it's
little
an
time.
exotic weapon.
Or maybe I can spec into something helpful that gives exotic weapon proficiency.
Yeah, that works too. Hello, Mr. Hawkblade Man.
I crave for adventure.